Are you from are you from England?
No, I'm from China.
Did you live in England? Come on. You sound more English than I do.
Hi, Reese.
Hey Nora, how are you?
Hi. I'm fine. How's the weather?
The weather, good question. Very hot. Very, very hot. So you like cold or you like just like spring kind of weather?
Yeah, I like spring, but in China now it's raining. It's been raining. It's been raining all day. It's nasty weather.
You you sound so English.
Thank you.
Are you are you from are you from England?
No, I'm from China.
No, come on. Did you live in England? Come on. You sound more English than I do.
Of course not. I'm flattered.
Oh my God. This is crazy. I've never heard someone with this act. You're like, oh, it's nasty. I'm flattered. That's crazy. How did you get this accent?
By watching English movies like Downton Abbey, Sherlock, and oh my god.
Well done, Nora. Wonderful. This has made my day. I can't. My dad is outside. He's sitting outside in the garden. As soon as we finish our class, I'm going to go and tell him that I have just spoke to Nora with the most English accent I've ever heard in my life. That's
Oh,
great.
I really want to improve my accent because I don't sound as natural as you.
Well, you to me, you sound more English than I do.
Oh my god, no, of course not.
You sound much more English. Well, okay. Yeah, most of my students will have like an American accent or just sort of a general accent. But yeah, you are the first person to come at me with like a pure like London accent. That's
Oh,
crazy.
I don't know why, but I really love England.
Well, yeah, I think England would love you. If you went to England, people would think that you're just English. No one would think that you are from China. No one. No one.
Oh really? Oh
Trust.
my.
Yeah, I'm not just saying that. Your accent is incredible. Like, well done. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
I lived in I lived in China for 12 years actually. I lived in Beijing for 12 years.
Yeah.
And even when I speak Chinese, I still sound like a foreigner. I watched movies. I had Chinese friends. All my co-workers, none of them could speak English. I practice my Chinese every day. I still sound like I'm from London.
Oh
But yeah, so well done. I'm very jealous of you. Very jealous of you.
no way.
So you just today you just want to learn some daily English. So yeah, that's fine. That's wonderful. We can do that. What I have prepared for you to my left here, I have a computer, and it's where I keep all my preparations because I'm a very diligent teacher. And so
Great.
I I have here, so I have like general ESL topics. So it's just like topics that we would usually discuss in an ESL setting, like English as a second language. I also have the latest IELTS questions, so questions that will be asked in May and June. So if you want, I can maybe mix them up. I can ask you, we can talk about some topics, and I can refer to the IELTS questions and ask you some IELTS questions. Cool. Okay. Well, as I always tell my students, like you are the boss. You decide what you want to learn. I can't force you to learn anything. If I was to make you learn something, I would have you learning about whiskey all the time, but that would be a bad teacher. So, so is there anything that you would like to talk about? Any questions you have?
Actually, I want to learn about the life in UK.
Oh, okay. Well, so yeah, we can talk about. I do obviously know a lot about the UK, specifically England and London. So, what exactly would you like to know about England,
Maybe higher education system.
the higher education system?
Yeah.
Well, it is quite different to China in the way that I think it's not the teaching, it's more the students. The approach to learning is quite quite different. In China, I think most students are very diligent, very how to say, very focused on their studies, right? In
Yeah.
England, that may not always be the case. There are a lot of people, a lot of students that rightly or wrongly use university as like a how to say, like a party, like a 2-year or 4-year party. So in England, we have something called a university town. Now, yeah, so what this is, it's like so for instance, in Beijing, I would be walking along the street and I would just see like a university, like a college. I'd be like, oh, it's like the Beijing Institute of Science and Technology would just be like there, just like, oh, it's there. But in England, we have it seems that like some small towns are built around a university. So there's lots of something called like student housing. So lots of houses are built specifically for students to rent. So there maybe is like lots of apartments or like a house of many rooms. There are also the thing about that is that there is also lots of bars.
Pause.
Bars. You know what a bar is?
But I know bar. Yeah.
Yeah, bar. Yeah, there you go. So there are lots of bars, and if because the bars know that, you know, if you're 18 or 19, 20, 21, 22 and you're from England, you will really love to drink. So there will be lots of bars, lots of restaurants that offer cheap alcohol and deals on food. And so people will take advantage of that, and they will have special nights, maybe like, oh, tonight buy one drink, get one free. So like there are lots of this kind of situation in England. From my experience, yeah, it was like a lot of people treat it as a party, but that's not to say during class. During class, everyone will sit and listen to the lecture, but after the class, maybe not many people will go to study at their dormitory. Some people will go to the bar and study a different kind of lifestyle, maybe.
And I know a university in UK called Eton.
Eton, yeah.
Yeah. So is this a university only for students from higher class or royal families?
From what I know about Eton, I know previously our prime minister was a student at Eton. I think it is yeah, for the higher class of students. I think you have to be quite privileged
Ah.
to go there.